Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. Before I get started, let me just always remind you guys that if you have not subscribed, you can do that now and hit that notification bell. Now we're going to make roasted potatoes. It can be a great side dish for most proteins. I'm going to make it today with chicken, and I'm going to cook also some fish, but this is going to and I'm gonna have both of them for dinner. This is going to be a great side dish for any of the proteins. Beef, whether you're having steak or roast or what have you. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some olive oil, and I'm going to put a couple of, like a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more, but I'm going to eyeball it. So I'm going to okay, that should be enough. And I'm going to use some minced, that's a tongue twister, onion. Maybe about a teaspoon. And I have like 4 potatoes. They were red potatoes and like medium size. I'm going to put some pepper. I'm going to put just a wee bit of red pepper. I'm going to put some of, I love this Creole Creole seasoning. Forgive me guys, my brain is working, my mouth is working faster than my brain. Let me just put it in my hand. Okay. Then I'm going excuse me, the seasoning got in my throat, up my nose. Then I'm going to use, excuse me, some garlic powder. I do it, I eyeball it, maybe a half a teaspoon. And then I'm going to put some salt. And I'm going to sprinkle some parsley flakes, but I'm going to wait until the potatoes are done. Then I'm just going to mix it with my hand. Just make sure that all the potatoes have the seasoning. I have my oven on 400, and usually I might put it to 420. Excuse me, 425. But the parchment paper that I'm using, this is a little different kind, and it tells you not to use more, the oven more than 400. So we're incorporating that really good, the seasoning. And I'm going to put it on for 40 minutes and see. I'm going to cover it up with some aluminum foil and put it in the oven. Excuse me. Just kind of try to put it in a single layer. I love these red potatoes roasted. Excuse me guys. I mean, even when nothing's wrong, you might sneeze, you might cough, but have you guys experienced this? You go to the grocery store, especially in these times, and you want to cough so bad, you didn't have to cough on the way to the store in the car. And then when you leave the store, you didn't have to cough. But while you're in that store, because you know if somebody cough, you're going to get the side eye, because the first thing they're going to think of is coronavirus. No, guys, that was my seasoning. When I'm putting red pepper or even the Creole seasoning, it makes me sneeze. So just to kind of explain that, because I can hear somebody now, oh, she just cooking that food and sneezing and whatever. I covered my mouth. Well, actually, I put my mouth and nose and my shoulder, like close to my armpits. I'm just sprinkling some more, guys, olive oil. And let me put a little bit more salt. But guys, that always happens to me when I'm especially since, you know, everybody's kind of watching everybody. Somebody sneezing, like I said, sneeze or coughing, you know, they want to give you the virus. So anyway, we're going to wait till the oven is 400 degrees. We're going to pop this in the oven for 400. Then we're going to test it after 40 minutes. So here we go, and I'll let you see how it looks after 40 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I put it on for 10 additional minutes. You don't have to. So now what I'm going to do is take some butter. If you want margarine, if you want plant-based butter. And I've been using plant-based, but I am going to put some butter on this. So I'm just going to spread it. You can put sour cream and chives. Like you're fixing a baked potato, you can do that. But all I want today is my butter. I'm just going to mix that around. And parchment paper is going to make it, or aluminum foil, you can use either. It's going to make it, the cleanup so easy. Now what I'm going to do to finish the meal off is just sprinkle some parsley flakes. Just for a little color. Like I said, I'm cooking some fish, cooking some chicken. It will go as a great side dish for either. Why is that clogged up? I'll just take a little out and with my hands, and there you go. I'm going to put it in another serving dish, so whatever I don't eat, I'll just pop that in the refrigerator, and there you go. So this is my roasted potatoes with my seasoning, garlic and onions powder, and my Creole seasoning. I put a little bit of seasoning salt, just a teeny bit, and then I put a teeny bit of salt. And then I'm going to, so it's not too hot, let me just taste it. Very good, guys. So you can use, whatever seasoning you like. If you don't want any onion, salt, of course, powder, don't do it. Whatever you don't like that I mentioned, just omit that. Do it to your taste. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me for this side dish of roasted potatoes. I was trying to think of something, a little bit fancier than roasted potatoes, but that's all it is. That's all it is roasted potatoes. And I just cut them up so they would bake quicker. But I did put them on for a little bit longer, and you don't have to do it. So anyway, thank you. If you have not subscribed, you can do that now and hit the notification bell. But I think I told you guys that. So I'll see you another time, and everyone be safe out there. Thank you so much for joining me. Good night.